My name's Antonio Russo. Welcome to my podcast, Made in Napoli.
Mic check. Yo.
Yo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Episode 1. I'm be drinking whiskey in this motherfucker. What's going on, fam?
Nothing. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good.
We've been
Let's
up to?
Working. You know.
Same.
Working. Let's get into it. What do you want to talk about first? I think we should, I was thinking about this on the way here, and then when I got here and you said it, I thought it was so interesting about how we should compare, childhoods from you growing up in Naples.
Yeah.
And me obviously growing up here, and then you coming here. And my first question is for you is, were there any similarities in the growing up as far as like tradition is concerned?
Similarities growing up as far as tradition, possibly like when I came here.
Yeah.
When I
You
met,
were young. You were 9, right?
yeah, I was 9, but certain Italian families kept it traditional. Like I seen there was still a lot of Italian immigrants.
Yeah.
Predominantly like when I moved to Gravesend, Bensonhurst.
Is that what you moved directly to when you came here? You moved directly to Gravesend and Bensonhurst?
No, well, I was in Toronto first for about a month.
Oh, wow. I know. And Canada's got a crazy Italian
I
fucking
was
culture,
in an
right?
Italian neighborhood where I was comfortable there because they all spoke Italian,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was still like being at home kind of in a way because
Okay.
people understood me when I
Yeah,
talked.
yeah. Because you didn't speak English, obviously.
Yeah, obviously I didn't speak
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
It took me years to learn.
Which is interesting. That's also another question I got for you.
I eventually then moved to New York. When I moved to New York, obviously moved to Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Bensonhurst, Gravesend area. Everybody was Italian at that specific
Specific
time.
spot, yes.
And there was still a lot of people that spoke Italian. You had the Body Pork Store on 18th and 72nd at the time.
Yeah.
So
This
I
is
was
early
usually
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was usually around 18th Avenue a lot at the time.
Well, that's when
and-
Bensonhurst was still Bensonhurst.
yeah.
Still,
And I didn't have to speak English at all. I mean, the only issue I had was when I went to school, I didn't speak English, and they put me in ESL, and I had to learn.
And is that how you learned English? Like how, because I don't know Italian either. So I took Italian in high school, and I know like the fucking bullshit, right?
Yeah, the
But
basics.
to actually learn another language, how difficult was it to come here and learn another language while you could also walk up and down the avenue and not speak English?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
In the beginning, I didn't really want to learn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was miserable and like I hated being here
Okay.
because like I didn't have like any of the things that I had over there.
Yeah, and you had
like,
nobody really,
yeah.
right? You had your parents, but besides that, you had no friends here yet.
No,
Yeah.
and I lost like a lot of the things that I had like from where I come from.
Talk
even though,
about that. Like I can only see. My thing here is that I can only imagine the fucking culture shock.
No, yeah.
Right? So
yeah, it
I'm
was-
just so curious as to your perspectives coming here 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, where your basis was born to 9 years old in another country, and then you come here, and by the time you turn like 13 is really where you start to find yourself. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
saying?
yeah.
So like, tell me a little bit about like just your mentality. I know you were still young, obviously it was a long time ago, but like your mentality as far as like you said, you didn't really want to learn English, you were kind of miserable. How'd you snap out of that, and what did it feel like in the beginning?
Well, I snapped out of it because I knew I was stuck here.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
said
there was no going back.
I have no money. I'm 9 years old. I don't know how the fuck to leave this country.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck here. I got to live here. I got to learn how these people talk.
yeah.
And I got to eventually communicate with everybody that's from here.
Yeah.
So I eventually started to pay attention and learn English little by little. It took a while.
Yeah.
Like 2 years.
Okay. And then
For me to perfect it,
Yeah.
2 years, and
Yeah.
then I got really good at like 13, 14,
Yeah.
15. Then it was like that.
Yeah, and then were you speaking English and Italian the same amount, like on a day-to-day basis, or was it only English in school, and then you're still speaking Italian, obviously at home, but
Well,
like
no,
on the
like-
avenue, like
For instance, like right now when me and you are talking, I still think in Italian and I translate in
you
Italian
translate
and
it.
I respond to you in English.
yeah, because
So,
Italian's
like,
your first language.
At home, my dogs don't understand English. My dogs don't understand English.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
speak to my dogs in
in
Italian.
yeah, in Italian.
Like I had one of our friends, Alan, come to my house.
Oh, God.
He talks to the dogs in English, and they just
and they look.
they just go like that. They don't understand what he's saying. So I tell him, yo, say this, like vieni acá.
Yeah.
And vieni acá means come here, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the dog will like go to him, bro.
Well, but see, that's also another thing that I really want to talk about, because again, me being obviously American Italian. But like, you used to get made fun of. We used to get made fun of when I was a kid, because if I would say like calamari instead of calamari, or like mozzarella instead of mozzarella, dropping that vowel is a Napoletan thing, right?
Well, yeah, it's because when I say, I'm gonna give you an example, pima mozzarella.
Yeah.
Go get me the mozzarella.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not. Yeah, we dropped the vowel because it's our language.
It's that dialect.
Yeah.
So people used to always make fun of us, be like, yo, why are you talking like that? That's not Italian.
No.
And me growing up, I didn't know. My parents are from here. My parents' grandparents aren't from here.
You know what it is? A lot of American Italians say that, and a lot of American Italians that are from here speak proper Italian, but they don't know their own culture. Like, there's people that think chicken parm is Italian.
Yeah, or like vodka sauce is Italian.
It's
Like,
not. Or Alfredo sauce. It's not.
It's not.
You know, when I first came here, and I seen chicken parm, what is that?
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. I knew that vodka sauce wasn't here, and I wasn't actually Italian, and I knew Alfredo, but I didn't know chicken parm wasn't. I don't know for some reason.
It wasn't. Eggplant, yeah. Eggplant,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
because that's normal. It's like, for me, I look at it as normal. I've seen it my entire life. But when I seen chicken parm, I was just
what the
like,
fuck is this?
Wait a minute. What is that? And my first thing was, wow, these American people are fat. Like, because that was the first thing, you know, mozzarella, sauce, chicken, cutlet.
That's why everybody's fat.
If you do that even now in Napoli, chicken parm, which
they'll laugh at you, right?
they'll do it, yes, but they kind of look at you weird.
Well,
like,
shout out to my boys over at Growing Up Italian. I got Sabino and Rocco. They just had somebody on. I think I sent you one of the videos talking about pizza in Naples, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, one of their boys went to Naples. He's a pizza maker, and he went there and he like made pizza. And the guy's like, this is not pizza.
it's not.
And he's like, what are you talking about?
New York
it's not
pizza,
pizza,
New
you know
York
what I mean?
New York
And they
pizza.
make it so, I don't know what the thing is, and you can tell me if you know, but like, yo, that they just say, like, obviously, a Napoletan pizza, like, it's just so different than anything that we have here. That's why it's so...
In Napoli, we created pizza. That's where pizza came from. So
and that's why the regular pie is called the fucking Neapolitan or whatever.
When I see the New York pizza, it's not pizza.
It's not pizza.
Like, yeah, whatever. I live here now.
Yeah.
Let's go get a slice of pizza.
Or do you have a pizzeria here that kind of reminds you of home or not?
Yeah. Songanabula, Pizza Secret.
Okay.
Songanabula's in the city on 132 Houston Street. Pizza Secret, I don't remember the address, but it's in Park Slope area.
Okay.
My friend Rosario owns it. Really good food,
Shout out
really
to
good
Pizza
cook.
Secret. Yeah.
Shout out to Pizza Secret. Shout out to Rosario. He's from the same neighborhood as me.
In Naples?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So
Yes.
him too. Yeah, he opened up a nice spot.
That's super dope. I love that. Yeah,
But the pizza over there is the
Yeah,
way
I'm
it's
going for the
supposed to
first
be.
time. I'm going for the
The
first
only
time
thing
this
is,
summer.
it's not gonna taste the same because the material, the ingredients is different here. Obviously,
well, I
you're
was
not
just-
getting the natural
crazy.
ingredient from
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You know, you're not getting the soil from there.
That's why I was, bro. That's
And
why I
the
was telling
water
you
from the-
before we
yeah.
before we turned this
Yeah,
on.
you're
Or
not-
somebody was telling me about the volcanic soil in
Yes,
Italy. Like I didn't
yeah.
know that
Yeah.
that's why the vegetables and all that shit in
No,
Italy
yeah.
is so much more
Yeah,
nutritious. I guess for fucking lack of a better word.
You see
right?
the color of a tomato in Italy
yeah,
and the
then
color
you
of a
have it here.
tomato over here.
Yeah.
The red in that tomato
crazy.
over there, and there's no steroids, no
Yeah.
antibiotics.
Well, it's like
nothing.
walking into
It's
Key Food and it
fresh
says
growth.
organic bananas, and I think to myself, what the fuck have I been eating my entire life?
Yeah.
Not
No,
You
yeah,
know
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
what
saying.
you talking about?
So it's like-
so yeah.
Over here, looking at the food is what drove. Even the portions of the food. Like when I
Yeah.
first started eating over here, you know, you go out for a plate of pasta, it's like this,
Yeah.
like too
But
much.
they turn that into like a fucking like, and again, you tell me if I'm wrong, because really I'm learning a lot about Italian culture just talking to you. But you always hear like they eat. Don't they have like a time in the middle of the day where they don't work?
Yeah,
Right. Like
yeah,
you
it's
eat in the morning and then you go to work, or you don't go. Whatever. I don't know. You tell me.
around 8 a.m. You have this thing called colazione, means
Okay.
breakfast, but it's not breakfast how you think. It's maybe a little croissant,
And a coffee or something.
A little-
Right, because
a
you don't
little-
also have iced coffee there.
a little
Yeah.
a little cookie or a frolla.
Okay.
A frolla is like a Napoletan pastry that
Okay.
we make in Napoli.
Okay.
We'll have that in the morning and then a coffee, like an espresso.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
no espresso at dinner.
no.
There's no
And
espresso
then-
at dinner in Italy.
No,
I've
no,
heard, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Then you go. Well, usually after dinner, yeah, you can have espresso.
Or for dessert or whatever, yeah,
Typically, we always have espresso, even at nighttime. We needed to sleep at this point. They would in the morning start with colazione, one coffee, one
okay.
espresso, go to work around 11:30, 12 o'clock. They do lunch,
Yeah.
which would be pranzo,
Okay.
right? And they leave.
Actually
They
eat, yeah,
leave.
yeah.
They actually go eat, and they don't open till 2:30. And I'm telling you,
Yeah,
when
it's
you
crazy.
go outside,
It's crazy.
it's a ghost town.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's nobody outside. There's nobody outside. The only places that are going to be open, obviously, going to be the designer stores
Yeah.
or the pharmacy. But even the pharmacy,
This is all of Italy you're talking about right now too. You're talking about pretty
except
much.
except the commercial area.
Yeah, like fucking.
Like
Rome or
like if
whatever
you
the
go to
fuck.
Rome, commercial area,
Milan.
commercial area, even Napoli commercial area.
Yeah.
The commercial areas do not close.
Yeah.
But the little,
The real authentic parts.
the
of little
towns, the little towns around it, everything's fucking closed. You're not getting nothing. You're not getting nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing at all. Church is closed. Church, the gates are closed for the church.
It's so interesting to me, bro.
And
because that's a culture shock. Then obviously coming here, like we're not like that at all.
no,
Nothing's
here,
closing. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking different.
Over here, straight work,
straight work
10,
all
12
day.
hours.
And that's why everybody's miserable, and I guess everybody in Europe's happy.
But I don't know. I feel like New York is just like a miserable place. I go to Florida and the people look happy.
The people
You
are happy.
understand?
Yeah, I go to California because the sun's always fucking shining 360 days out of the year.
I go to Florida. The people look happy, even at work. Good morning. How are you? And
to me, if somebody tells me good morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, bro, my first response is fuck you.
Yeah, I don't want to be up.
Fuck your morning.
Because now I'm used to New York, how it is out here in New York. And
which is also interesting to me that you got a New York accent.
Well, yeah, because I learned how to speak
English.
Yeah, I learned how to speak in school.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm outside most of the time, so some of the friends that I did make in school speak how I speak. So I picked it up from them. So like certain curse words I'll say it like New Yorker or like certain things. Yeah. It comes out like a New Yorker. Yeah, 100%.
Because you got the Napoletan dialect, which is like the New York accent of Italy. I feel like you know what I'm saying. Like if that makes any fucking sense.
No, yeah. Pretty much, everyone hates it. Just like in America, everyone hates New Yorkers. You know, you go to they hate New Yorkers. This one hates New Yorkers. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I feel like that. I feel like, and again, listen, like I'm not from Italy, so I can't really give my perspective. But I feel like Naples is just this place to be, like the place to be from. I guess when you say you're Napoletan, you're like, all right. At least in my head, because I grew up around only really Napoletans and some Sicilians, but nobody really else, bro.
To be honest, for me, being a Napoletan is more of a nationality than like me being.
Yeah, you were telling me that too. That when
Italian.
people, when you tell people you're Napoletan, you don't tell them.
I don't like. When
I guess
somebody
Sicilians do that too, though. No,
yeah, they
right?
do that too.
Yeah. Which is interesting to me.
My whole thing is when somebody asks me, like, okay, now over here in America, to everybody, I'm Italian, obviously, because they don't know the history of it. But living in Napoli, I dealt with Italian racism on racism. Northerners don't like me. Even other Southern Italians don't like Napolitans.
Really?
Yeah.
What are some other Southern towns? Like just
Bari, Calabria. Okay. Which, there's some other Southerners that don't like us. And there's other Southerners that don't like Sicilians either. Northerners that don't like Sicilians either. But for me, I feel like Napolitan's a nationality because we have our own music.
Yeah.
We have our own rap. We have our own dishes.
Trap rap is coming back crazy.
I feel like we have our own dishes, but what I'm saying is like I don't consider Napoletan a dialect. I actually consider it a language. Like we're our own people.
Yeah.
People that come from Napoli are their own breed, mentality-wise. They're not like other Italians.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's like that's like New Yorkers, bro. Now, if you think about
it, they'll take it there. Like somebody from like where I come from.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
They don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah. You could be God. If God is telling you to do this, and the dude from Napoli says no, it's no. He's not doing it. You're just not moving him in any type of situation.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So
I love that.
I just feel like it's more of a nationality than like me saying, okay, yes, I'm Italian. Yeah, I'm Italian, but I'm more Napoletan than Italian. Yeah, because they don't claim me. They I went to soccer games when I was a kid. And I would go to watch Milan-Napoli at Milan Stadium, at Milano Stadium, and I would hear chants, lava lì col fuoco, wash them with lava, or cholera. Cholera was a disease that happened in southern Italy, like back in the 50s, 60s. And it was basically like COVID, and people were dying left and right. And you have these people with signs at the stadium, cholera, like kill them.
Why? Like, you know where that stemmed from? Like, because... it's just so interesting to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, because Napoli's known back in time as a very poor city. Even now, it's poor.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of criminal activity going on there. Yeah. You got a lot of people who sell drugs, who's a thief, who's this, who's that. But that's because there's just methods of surviving. But not all of Napoli is bad.
Yeah.
You go to the outer skirts of Naples. If you have
commercial areas in
Naples. You have nice places in Naples. You go to Amalfi. Obviously, it's a vacation spot. It's beautiful. You go to Positano. It's beautiful.
That's again, I'm ignorant to the locations of all these places that are in Italy. I know Naples is south, and I know all those places are south. But let me ask you this: if I was to fly into fucking Italy, and my goal is I want to go to Positano, I want to go to Amalfi. Where am I flying into, and do I have to pass through Naples to get there?
You do have to pass through Naples because you would have to pass through my neighborhood because
To get to where you gotta
because
go.
Capodichino, like the airport, is obviously always for some reason the airport's in the bad area.
Yeah.
Always, I don't know why. That's like a weird thing. Like even JFK is in the bad area.
That's what I was just about to say. That even LaGuardia is right by Rikers Island.
Yeah,
bro.
it's actually like a very weird thing. I never understood
Probably
the
cheap real
concept
estate
of
at
that.
the time, probably, or some shit. That's interesting.
But yeah, you would be in Capodichino, and then you would pass Secondiano, exactly where I'm from. You would actually drive past the white, scary, famous buildings,
I've seen those,
which would be Secondiano Scampia.
To get to the most beautiful part,
To get to the most beautiful part, you'd be like 40 minutes away, because then you would have to pass Salerno, because that's where it basically is. It's in another pretty much town called Salerno, which is it's really beautiful over there.
Yeah, because you hear great things about Amalfi and Positano, obviously. You know what I mean?
And then we have Capri,
Okay.
which is an island derived from us. You know.
Yo, so I remember reading that there's a beautiful island off the coast of Naples
Yeah,
where
it's
like you go,
Capri.
where you
It's
can go
Capri.
and fucking you could actually go on vacation.
Yeah, no,
You know
it's
what I'm
Capri.
saying?
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
which I want to do.
It's
for
beautiful.
sure.
You have and then you have Vietri sul Mare also. That's also a very beautiful beach.
Okay.
Like you see all that. that big mountain that you see in the middle of the ocean. The caves. Caves.
That's
You take boats under the caves. They take tours under the caves. It's actually really nice when you go there.
crazy,
So like,
bro.
I don't understand when like people really say bad things about Napoli.
ignorance.
But those same people though come vacation in Napoli.
yeah,
So
right.
it's like,
They don't even realize it,
You
yeah.
contradict yourself
They got
in a
no
way.
fucking idea.
You're calling me a thief or this or that, but you come to my home for vacation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You bring your family to where I'm from for vacation.
That's like New York, bro. It's like if people are gonna come to fucking New York to vacation, well, you're not gonna probably vacation in Brooklyn. But you'll probably go vacation in Manhattan or some shit, and you gotta pass through. You gotta fly to JFK and pass through my motherfucker to get there.
That's
You know
what I'm
what I
saying,
mean?
so-
So it's definitely. You know what I want to ask you too? Give me like a couple dishes that are so fucking Napoletan that if I were to see them here, like, okay, I'll give you an example, right? I know that like Sicilians like to put raisins in a lot of shit, right? They put like raisins in their meatballs or their give me a couple things that are so fucking, and not pizza, obviously. Give me some fucking Napoletan dishes that are so Napoletan. Like there's just something about them that just derives directly from Naples that reminds you of home.
I spaghetti di vongole, so pretty much spaghetti with white clams.
White clams, okay.
We originated.
That's Napoletan.
That
Okay.
is-
Because like you think like Calabria, I think spice, right?
No,
Like,
yeah, of course,
so
of course.
I'm trying to figure out and obviously I should know this, but again I'm way too Americanized. Some things that are fucking because I don't eat white clam sauce, so I would never fucking know.
That's great.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You never ate that?
I'm not the biggest fish guy. You know what I mean? I'll have it. You take me
that's
somewhere. You take me.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm really not. I know
have
it's
to have
weird.
it at the right place,
Yeah,
then,
so we'll go
that's
somewhere and
what
we'll
it
have it.
is.
We'll have it the right fucking way.
We have this thing too, fried pizza,
Okay.
and a lot of people don't know about it.
I don't know about it.
See, this is what I'm
I
saying.
don't fucking idea what you're talking about.
We call it pizza frita.
Okay.
So we have this thing called fried pizza,
That sounds fucking amazing.
and they make it at Pizza Secret. They make it.
I was
at
just
the
about
other
to say,
spots, so
nobody
yeah.
brought it here. You know what I
No,
mean?
they did bring it
Yeah.
here, but not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
I guess like a lot of people lost their like traditional culture and they don't remember some of their dishes, but fried pizza is one of my
Sounds
favorite
fucking amazing.
things to
That
eat.
sounds amazing to me.
And
bro.
then we do the calzone too, but we fry
Yeah,
it.
fried
we fry
calzones.
it. Yeah,
Yes,
fried
okay.
calzone.
Yeah.
And we put prosciutto and mozzarella
Bro,
inside.
my boy just opened a pizzeria on Avenue O. Shout out to Jeremy Geralamos, and they just got pretty popping for their fried fucking calzones.
Yeah.
Instead of like putting it in the wood fired oven, they fry the motherfucker. That shit's
No, yeah,
amazing, bro.
it's
Yeah,
way better.
and that's not yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, again, I don't know a lot of this shit.
It's definitely something. The fried pizza is definitely something you need to try.
Yeah, 100%. We'll
That's
do that.
something.
Because I'm just interested to see, like, what do you mean fried pizza? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah. That's
interesting.
definitely
That's
something that you need to try. If you never had it, then yeah, I would take you to these two places.
Yeah,
that
we'll go.
Actually,
yeah,
make
we'll
the
go.
fried
we'll
pizza.
go. We could even do. You know what's even interesting too, dude? Is like.
I mean, I know how to
like-
make it too. It's not that hard.
No, well, yeah. My thing is like, yeah, we want to do this, right? And you want to do this, and we sit in the pods and we talk about all this shit. But like, yo, that's like a vlog too that we could do. You know what I mean? Like, we could go. Like, I've never had that before. You could put me on.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We'll go to
yeah,
your
no,
boys.
no,
We'll put them on.
yeah,
We'll go fucking talk. Well, you know what I'm saying? It could be
100%,
something
100%.
that's really cool. You know, the other thing that separates us too, American, and then you coming in is soccer.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
I never
no,
watched soccer
I
growing
don't
up
see-
at all, bro.
See, you guys call it soccer.
No, football, yeah, all right.
still call it football.
You know,
like-
I don't. Like, so did you play? Give me a little bit about.
I
you know what I mean?
played from 3 years old. I still play now.
Okay,
I
yeah,
tore my ACL, my MCL, my
me too,
meniscus
me too.
in 2022.
Oh wow. Oh, recent, really? You
Yeah.
had surgery?
Yeah,
it's rough, bro.
October 22, I got surgery, and I was out till like I was supposed to go back to play in October, but I
Yeah.
went back to play in May.
Okay, too
But I
early.
kind of fucked up my
Yeah.
knee again
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
feel pain when I walk.
Yeah.
But I'm still playing right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm still playing right now. I can't stop playing. I still watch all the Napoli games.
Well, yeah,
Traditionally,
yeah.
I never missed a Napoli game, even when I first came here.
Yeah, it's
I'm
dope.
diehard Napoli fan.
Of
I don't
course.
care if it took
I love
them.
their colors. Like I was just in the Brooklyn Italians. I was telling you I'm doing a collab with shout out to Brooklyn Italians, and they had like this pink and blue fucking Napoli scarf in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, bro! I'm like, damn, is this one of the colorways for Napoli or even Italy in general? Because this shit is crazy
Well,
fire.
that's usually like maybe a third or fourth kit now
Yeah,
because now they
it's
come
fire,
out
bro.
with all these weird jerseys
Yeah,
now.
well, yeah.
Before it used to be 2 jerseys.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
just a blue one,
Yeah,
then sometimes a white
like
one.
that Azurdi blue or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you, yeah.
Then sometimes a red one. They would switch it up a little bit. Now, because the market, it's become more commercial, they make like 5-6 jerseys
Yeah.
for every
Yeah, 'cause
team.
they wanna make
And
some
this
money
kit
and
is
they
for this, and
yeah.
that kit's for that, and that kit's for that. It's a little ridiculous now what it's become.
You think soccer will ever get as big here as it is in Europe?
I mean, right now I see it.
It's not that it's an untapped market because it's kind of big here. Like what's
It's
his face?
growing. It's growing because I see like a lot of people playing the sport more
Yeah,
today than when I was here.
Messi going
Like,
to
more
Miami, right?
people-
Playing
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
More people playing more here, but I feel like it's the immigrant kids that are playing. It's
Yeah,
not
for
really
sure.
the
Yeah.
American-born kids that are playing. You know, like
Yeah, we
they're
never
still
played-
watching their own sports, which
Yeah.
would be American football and
Baseball,
baseball.
basketball. Yeah.
For me, I never understood like the American sports. I'm not trying to shit on the
No,
American
yeah, no,
sports.
that's yeah, bro.
I just don't understand it too much. I can't really watch it. There's too much stoppage.
You don't watch any American sports, really?
Nah,
There's
like-
too much stoppage. That's a good point because in soccer, those motherfuckers are going.
Nah, they're going back and
45
forth.
minutes,
you know?
45 minutes,
like,
right? They're
Yeah.
going back
And
and
people
forth.
say, oh, but like they dive for stupid fouls. Yeah, I understand, but tactical
It's different.
diving, tactical, situations, they're trying to like maybe change the game a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't watch American sports. There's too much stopping. Baseball takes too long.
Oh,
for
I know
me.
you can't watch baseball.
Baseball
There's no way
takes
you
too
watch
long for
fucking
me.
baseball.
I
Baseball-
tried watching baseball one time.
playoff baseball live. The Yankees is
I
the only
tried
baseball I can
watching
watch,
it
bro.
one time.
Yeah, it's hard.
And the amount of times the fucking guy puts the bat down to fix his
Yeah.
gloves and then go back, and the guy has to throw the ball. I can't. I
It's
start
not-
losing
it's
my
not
patience.
fast-paced,
I
no.
lose my
You
patience.
should watch fucking hockey if you like fucking.
I
if you
do-
want-
I
wanna
do
watch
actually-
American sport. You probably
yeah.
like hockey.
I do actually
Hockey is,
like-
It's football on fucking on skates.
No,
and with a
yeah,
stick,
no.
you know
It's
what I'm saying?
it's like every sport in
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, it's
so
crazy.
I do like hockey, and I do like that they get to fight also.
Oh well,
You know what I'm saying? I love that they do
yeah.
get to like beat the shit out of each
Yeah,
other. when they
legally
do
too.
get
The refs
mad,
let them
yeah.
rock out 15 seconds. All right,
course.
go do your thing.
And boxing.
Well, yeah.
Boxing.
Well,
I do
yeah.
like UFC also, but I don't like too much of
can
the
get
grappling.
boring, dude.
The
Yeah,
grappling. I like
bro.
the stand-up fighters. Dudes that go in there and want to fight. I
Yes,
like that.
yes.
But I watch boxing
You
more
know-
because these dudes are fighting each other.
Bro,
like
you
they're
know,
going hit for hit.
Of course, the first fucking, and I didn't know this at the time when I met him, but I met Vito Antifermo, right? The first Italian fucking American, like from Italy, first guy to ever win a championship from Italy, right? I remember when I met him, that was just a real moment for me because me being American, you always get like because. We grew up, not grew up, but like me and you were friends with all Albanians now, right? And they're all first generation Albanians. So they always make fun of me, like, you're not Italian, you don't even speak the language, you know?
Yeah.
So whatever. So when I met Vito before this even occurred, it just meant a lot to me because
see, with me,
Italian,
like-
bro. Like, Rocky Marciano and fucking Jake LaMotta and all these different types of shit. It really
But see me like now back to that topic where you said like we know like so many Albanians. I actually like the Albanians more than the American Italian kids here.
kids here, yeah.
The American Italian kids here are actually very strange to me. Very strange to me. They're
The young ones too.
very strange creatures. Like they're weird. They do too much talking. They call their fathers, their uncles if there's a situation.
Yeah.
I never understood that because where I come from, you got an issue, you deal with it yourself.
Yeah.
If I ever went home to my nonno and said, this kid did this to me, my nonno gave me the rest.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
My nonno said, what do you
What the
mean?
fuck you coming to
This kid-
me
Yeah,
about?
what the fuck you calling me for?
Yeah.
And then they're also not united. Like,
See, that's something.
there's
that
no unity between the American Italian kids today. They all like
I hate it, bro.
they all fuck each other over. So
yeah, it's
I stay away from like that side of people.
Yeah.
I mean, if like I meet an immigrant here, of course I love them.
course, yeah,
or like if I meet a Napoletan here,
Or like how
I
we
love all
randomly met each
Napolitans.
other.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're like different from those like
for sure.
those American Italian kids.
But I
you're
see
like
what you're saying, that
your
the Italian kids, they
own
don't
unique thing, you know,
Yeah,
like I can't like mess with the American Italian. They don't even know their culture, bro. They don't know their culture. They rep the flag once a year or once every 3-4 years when it's World Cup time. They don't understand nothing about being Italian.
Which I'm sure that fucking probably annoys the shit out of you, right? When,
Well, it
when,
does,
when the
because-
American Italians rep Italy only
Well,
during
yeah,
the fuck, when I
because-
used to be one of those people,
Yes,
you know,
but
2006, I was
see-
fucking in 6th grade or whatever that was, whatever year
Yeah,
that was.
06
We're
when
like,
we
oh,
won,
shit.
and even 21 when we won the Euro
I was
Cup.
on 18th Avenue, fucking, we probably didn't know each other, but we probably ran into each other, like, you know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
would.
but the separation of you and them is like you have unity to your friends.
Yeah, for
you
sure,
understand?
for sure.
So like them, they don't have unity to their friends. Like they're best friends, and then they like do fucked up shit to
yeah,
their own
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
So it's like for me, like I stay away from that. Like what is that? Like I don't.
Yeah,
And then they're still friends after, which is another thing that I don't understand.
it's very
Like-
weird. Very
like
weird.
if you wrong me,
It's over.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I got like
Yeah.
you understand? Like you
It's-
wrong me, I
yeah,
got to do
it's-
something.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
over. So we're not falling back
It's a
into
little
into
odd. So
place.
like what I learned with the Albanians that live in this
Shout out to all
country,
the Albanians.
their unity is
Oh, yeah.
is beautiful. Like
beautiful,
like
bro.
like for instance.
And they're out of their fucking minds together at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, like
You know what I'm
no. The
saying?
thing is like
So it's like,
I'll have I've learned this like how I learned this. I'll have a problem with anybody in the world.
Yeah.
But I will just not want a problem with
With
like
an
any of
Albanian.
the, you know why?
Yeah.
Because okay, yeah, I'll go toe to toe with one,
Yeah.
but then I got to deal with 90 cousins.
And we don't have that. We
No,
don't
but
have
it's not
the
even
night-
not having that. You don't even know who the 90 cousins
Cousins
are.
are.
So you're gonna be walking one day, maybe
You
his
know,
cousin
that's
lives
true.
on your block
That's
and you
a
don't
good
know.
point. Yes, that's a good fucking
And
point.
that cousin catches you, and then the
Yeah.
next cousin catches you. But it's like,
But it wasn't. See, that's the thing, and that's why I love the Albanians so much, is because they remind me, and not that we're from the 80s or the 70s or whatever, but like when the mob used to run the streets and it was like a safer time per kind of sort. I know how
Yeah,
big a
well-
street that is.
well,
They stuck together. You know what I'm
typically-
saying? And now the Albanians give me that type of vibe today.
Well, yeah,
you know what I
because-
mean?
because
which
they-
is a beautiful fucking thing.
yeah, well, no, it's great. That's beautiful for them, you know. But it's good for us too, who like
Well, yeah,
we're
'cause,
friends. We're good
yeah,
friends
we're
with
fucking
them. Like,
adopted Albanians at this point.
yeah,
Like,
at
people
this
look at
point,
me,
yeah.
yo, you're Albanian. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah, yo,
Nah, bro,
they
nah,
asked me
bro.
the same shit too.
Yo, you fucking crazy.
I have everybody changing my last
Yeah,
name.
it's fucking nuts, bro. But yeah, it's shout out to
No,
them.
there's no unity between Italians here, so I'd rather just separate myself
Yeah.
from the American Italian. I mean, if I meet an immigrant, you know, I'll rock with the immigrant
course,
because
yeah.
I know his loyalty.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what he's about. You know where he comes from. It's a different.
And if I meet Napolitans, see, I love Napolitans.
Have you met a lot of Napolitan
Yeah,
immigrants?
lately, for some reason, I don't know why, I've met a lot of Napolitans the
happened,
last
yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
And I love Napolitans. I love my people. Like, I
course.
love Napolitans.
That's
Like,
why I hold anybody that's from South Brooklyn close to my heart. You know what I mean? Because we're from the same place, bro.
no, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I want to ask you that I was thinking about too? Sunday dinner. It's an American thing?
Yeah, it's an American thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's-
Just, you know what I'm saying?
You
like
guys
that-
do that thing at 2 o'clock, right? 2, 3 o'clock, right?
On Sundays, yeah, bro. I
No.
used to wake up hungover.
No, no,
When I
no.
used to live with my parents on a
No.
fucking Sunday. Wake up, it's 12 p.m. My mother's greasing fucking meatballs.
No,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? Get ready for dinner in an hour and a half. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fucking 1:30.
For us, Sunday, I mean, you guys call it Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
For us,
You guys
Sunday
did it
is
every
just,
day.
Us,
You guys are doing it every fucking
yeah,
day,
us
bro.
is just a day off.
You guys are, well, yeah.
Everyone's watching soccer or they're going to the stadiums to watch the
To watch
games.
the games, yeah.
But it's not that traditional same dish every Sunday. Like I
that's-
know
that's
usually
another thing.
Sunday dinner,
Yes.
everyone has
It's-
sauce over
yeah,
here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Correct?
Yes. I'm glad you called the sauce and not gravy, too.
No. Wait, no.
That's also we got to
okay,
get into the
see,
sauce
see.
and the gravy fucking conversation.
Someone said gravy to me one
Oh,
time.
Maradona,
No.
please.
I was about to
I'm
hit.
upset.
No, I was about to hit them.
Yeah, I'm upset.
I got so angry. So I was about to hit them. I think I dated a girl before, and her mom said gravy,
Oh, no.
and I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you can at that point, but it's going to eat in me in my fucking soul that I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't say nothing, but I went like this.
You can read it all in my fucking face,
I
bro.
put my hand on my head, and I said, "Yo, where am I?
Listen.
Listen. What did I get myself into?"
You're right. Well, I don't know if I can marry into this family. God forbid the mother thinks it's fucking sauce is called gravy.
No, absolutely.
Listen, sauce is red. Okay,
Gravy's
gravy is
brown.
brown,
Gravy's
and
brown.
gravy's put on fucking meat. Okay, and sauce is put on fucking pasta. And we're gonna end that conversation right there. Look in the camera when I said that because I want this clip and I want everybody to hear it.
But they don't understand that. There's still people. I think it's like a Jersey thing. A lot of New Jersey people call it gravy. I haven't heard a New Yorker yet.
Call it, yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm doing the sign of the cross
What a
right
fucking
now.
sin.
Call it gravy. I've been used to people saying Sunday sauce, Sunday
yeah,
this, Sunday
it's
that.
sauce, bro.
But when I hear the word gravy, I kind of want to like murder you. Like, I kind of freeze. Like I pause for a minute.
Let me ask you this: is there anywhere in Italy that has become, and the first thing that popped into my head is like Rome or Milan or some shit, even though I don't really know much, I would think maybe Rome, that has taken Americanized Italian dishes and actually sell, like, can you go get vodka sauce somewhere in Italy?
They do it now.
Can you get chicken parm somewhere in Italy?
They do
Like,
it
you know
now.
what I mean? They do it now?
They do it now.
I don't know, it's just interesting to me.
By me, they still won't do it because like
Yeah.
Napolitans are Napolitans.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about anybody.
Yeah.
But in Rome, Milan, dude, I actually went to Milan in January, and this was the worst experience I ever had.
Fashion capital of the world.
I went to watch Inter Napoli, right?
Okay.
This was last year when Napoli won the championship
Yeah.
after 30 years of me waiting for them to win a fucking championship.
Well, and this is, again, I'm ignorant to soccer, but they won the championship. This is an Italian league, a Euro league? How's that work?
League.
Italian league, okay.
So what happened was we haven't won a championship since Maradona.
Oh, wow.
Right? So,
Who would you say is the greatest Italian soccer player ever, probably?
I think greatest player to ever play
soccer.
The sport was Maradona.
Okay.
The guy would go out and do blow. And come the next day, win games. Win games. Not sleep, go out clubbing all night. And maybe if he didn't do that, right, he would have did so much more.
Yeah.
The guy won a World Cup with a Serie B team.
This was what I was about to ask
Serie
you.
B team means like a second division team.
Yeah.
His national team was full of second division players. And he won that World Cup.
You know that? Yeah, it wasn't
by
94,
himself.
was it? You know?
86. I wasn't even
86.
born.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I watched.
No, I'm just curious,
I
yeah.
watched. You know, I watched the game.
Cool.
No, my nonno was so obsessed with Maradona that he would make me watch on TV just Maradona games. And I would think those games were live because I'm a little kid.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
got no idea.
understanding nothing.
Yeah.
He'd make me watch just Maradona games. And I was obsessed with his play style and the way he would play. So I developed like skills
him.
on how to
Yeah,
dribble,
yeah,
you know? That guy, and I've watched soccer my whole life, is the best person I've ever seen play. And, you know, a lot of people say Messi.
Well,
a lot of people say Ronaldo.
Who was it? Pele, right? There was a bunch of
Pele.
other, like...
For me,
Maradona.
they don't come close to Maradona. And I'm not saying this because I'm from Napoli and we cherish and love Maradona.
Yeah.
I've seen Maradona win games by himself,
yeah.
with no players. You know, I have not seen Messi win games by himself with no players because Messi has other good players.
You're going to ruffle some fucking feathers with this one.
No, Cristiano Ronaldo has other good players.
yeah.
You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, you scored 1,000 goals almost.
Yeah.
But it's the players around you who are giving you the ball. Maradona is creating nothing.
I gotta go
to
watch
something,
some Maradona. Yeah,
you
I'll
know?
go watch some Maradona.
You watch one
I never
video of
really watched.
Maradona and you watch one video of the other guys, and you'll know this guy would have 6, 7 guys on top of him, and he would go through them. The only way you were stopping him, you had to kick him, you had to hit him.
Has soccer changed a little bit since then, like all the other sports? Was it a little bit more physical back then than it is now?
It was more physical back then,
Yeah.
but today, I think the play style is better.
Okay.
They're much faster.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah,
faster.
everybody's got
Much
way more athletic
faster.
between the fucking technology and
So-
health and all that.
So I feel like today today's team playing a team from back then would smack that team
Yeah.
because the speed,
You know,
the style of play and the speed
Yeah, it's
and
just-
the tactics and everything has
And you know
changed
what I'm also thinking
drastically
too, dude? It's like we were just talking about how the food is more nutritious in Italy, right?
Yeah.
Like that has to have
An effect?
an
Yeah,
effect on
I
the players
think it does
that play
because-
here and that play there. Not that the players here that are professional aren't probably getting the most fucking immaculate chefs to cook for them, but
no.
it's got to be different.
I'm gonna give you an example. Because of the nutrition, right? Like you say, when you eat clean, you feel better. So, USA never won a World Cup, right? Mexico never won a World Cup.
It's interesting.
Canada never won a World
North
Cup.
America. It's all North America.
But it's always South America
Yeah.
and Europe to win a World Cup. Asia never won a World Cup. No Asian countries won a
Really?
World Cup.
Yeah.
It's always Europe and South America.
South America.
So, and not even the African nations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think it's something with the food.
gotta
South
be.
America also has volcanoes and all that
Volcanic
other
fucking
stuff.
soil
You
and all
know.
that. Yeah.
So I do think it does have something to do with a lot of
gotta.
the food because it's
gotta.
much cleaner, much
gotta.
Over here you got too much McDonald's too. So it's like
I love
some of the
McDonald's.
you don't even know if these athletes are eating McDonald's or not on their days off. You wouldn't
No, they're
know.
probably. You're right.
You would never
100%.
know.
'Cause
There's
they don't know the difference.
McDonald's every 2 blocks here. In Napoli, for me to go to McDonald's, I gotta drive 35 minutes.
Drive, yeah, and it's a different fucking. Well, Italy's the first was the I don't know I forgot what it was, but Italy just like banned something. I don't know. They just banned like processed meat or some shit.
Lab food,
some
lab
crazy
food, lab
shit.
food,
Yeah,
lab
it's-
food. So
shout
pretty
outs-
much
shout out to Italy,
lab-grown
man.
food.
Yeah, you go to McDonald's, you getting real chicken and shit from. If
No,
you're
well,
in Italy.
the thing is, you know what's crazy?
What?
I don't like McDonald's in Italy.
Yeah. I could see. I know it just sounds
don't-
crazy, but yeah,
I had McDonald's over here. I had McDonald's over here.
You're like, oh shit.
First time I had McDonald's over here, I was
Yeah.
like, yo, why is it so
So
good?
good, yeah.
I don't like McDonald's in Italy. McDonald's in
interesting.
Italy is clean.
But I think.
You understand what I'm saying right now? Like, I'm contradicting myself right now.
Nah, but it's amazing, dude.
McDonald's in Italy is fucking clean.
Yeah.
And McDonald's, I want this shit that's over here. Like, give me the fucking metal, the fucking garbage
All the
that's
garbage,
in
the
the McDonald's.
fucking pink meat or whatever.
The
fuck it's
McDonald's
called.
here is 100 times better than the McDonald's in Europe.
That's so interesting.
But the McDonald's in Europe is healthier than the McDonald's over here.
But yo, you know what they also say too? It's like, bro, you could fucking go to Italy or wherever in Europe, do a Euro trip for 2-3 weeks, eat a lot, and
Yo, you
lose
won't gain
weight.
weight.
And
Yes,
lose
yes.
weight.
You know why you lose weight?
Come on, bro.
You know why you lose weight?
I hope I'm losing some weight next summer. I'm gonna be there for 3 weeks.
You know why you lose weight?
Why?
The portions that you're eating aren't the same portions as over here.
Okay,
the
okay.
amount of walking that you're doing
That's true.
because
too.
you're
Someone told me
also
I'm
on
not gonna enjoy
vacation.
Italy because of that.
No. You're gonna enjoy it because you're seeing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be more tired at nighttime.
Well, yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
The amount of walking
We'll
you're
sleep
gonna
a
do
little
when
bit.
you're there, the amount of activities you're gonna do when you're there.
Yeah.
But realistically, with everything that you're doing over there, it's also the air. The
Yeah,
air is
it's-
much
everything
cleaner,
is just
right?
different, bro.
I feel like the air over here bloats you.
Being
I
from
feel like
fucking New York.
because the one day that I'm in Italy,
Yeah.
right after being one day in Italy, I don't feel bloated when.
Interesting.
I went back in January.
Yeah.
So
How long had it been since you've been? Had it been a little while?
2009,
Oh wow.
2010.
Wow, that's crazy. So a decade.
I didn't go for about 12, 13 years.
For any
yeah.
reason specific, you just
Well,
didn't want to
yeah,
go
I
back?
kept getting in trouble over here.
Yeah, and-
Got locked up.
Yeah.
Passport blocked.
Yeah.
This, that, the
Yeah.
third.
So I can imagine when you finally got cleared to go there, it was probably was it one of the better.
well, the
better
second I had clearance, I
were
was
out.
dating somebody.
Okay.
I was with somebody.
Yeah.
And I got clearance December 28th, and I knew I was getting clearance December 28th, and I booked my flights in November. Unfortunately, I didn't tell the girl. I just told her around December.
Yeah, I'm going.
She got mad,
Yeah.
which is natural. You would get mad, you know.
Yeah.
But I haven't gone to my country. I haven't
Yeah.
seen my cousins,
Yeah.
who I talk to
Yeah,
still
I'm
on
not even
WhatsApp
thinking
every
of
day.
that. Yeah.
I haven't gone in so long, so I wanted to go home. I
course.
missed being home.
Yeah.
The first day I got home,
How'd
I
you feel?
felt light,
Yeah.
and I
This
ate.
is where you're from.
I ate heavy pasta, and I felt light. I didn't. The air is so clean.
just-
The
yeah.
second you get off the plane, you smell the grass.
Bro, I tell people
You
this.
smell grass.
It's so funny that you say that because I could only imagine how fucking different it is. Obviously, getting off the plane.
Well, yeah,
and
you
being
smell
in Italy.
grass. You smell cow shit.
Yeah, it's just.
But you know
yeah,
what though?
yeah.
Like I'll take that over what's over here.
Oh,
The
100%.
Fucking all the toxins that's in
Bro,
over here.
I remember the first time my uncle took me to California. We flew into Long Beach,
Mm-hmm.
and if you ever fly into Long Beach, when you get off the plane, it's as if you're getting off like a private jet. You don't get off like in JFK or LaGuardia where you're getting off the plane, you walk down the fucking hallway and you're in the airport. You get off the plane, you walk down the stairs, you're outside.
Yeah.
It's my first time ever in California, and this is California, so this is not Italy. So I can only
No,
imagine.
yeah,
Is my
yeah,
point,
yeah.
bro. I'm getting off the plane, and I'm like,
yeah. See?
what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
see,
You
but
know
like,
what I mean?
you
You're
see,
right
but
by
like-
the beach, and it's California, so it's different. I don't know the science behind it. I just remember being like, holy shit,
But you feel
This
better
is
too.
different,
You
bro.
feel better too. Like
it's crazy.
when the air is cleaner, you feel better also. Like
100%.
It
Mentally,
it
you're
actually
fucking-
mentally changes you.
1,000,000%.
You know, I don't know what it is with
I
that
don't
whole
know, bro.
perspective, but you mentally
Something.
feel better. The 2 weeks that I was there,
That's my next question. How long were you there for?
I was there for 15 days. I went to watch Inter Napoli. Napoli lost. It was January 3rd. They lost that one game
I
of
love
the
that
year.
you know the dates like off the top of
Yeah.
your head because I'm like that too.
And then January 15th, I went to see Napoli Juventus in my stadium.
Is that when what's his face was playing for Juvie? Was what's his face ever on Juvie or on bugging? Was Ronaldo ever on fucking Juvie?
Yeah, but that was in 2020, 2021.
Oh, okay.
Last year, Ronaldo went to Manchester United. Then he came out with that interview where he like smashed the team down, whatever.
And he got paid $1 billion to go play in Abu Dhabi or wherever the fuck he's
Yeah.
playing right now. Or some shit.
I went to go watch Napoli Juventus, and I did not expect this result. I'm in the stadium. Napoli won 5-1
Oh wow.
against a rival team that's been rivals forever. I actually cried in the stadium because I haven't been home in so long.
It's amazing, bro. I can only imagine.
And then the next day, I came back over here. And I was
like,
upset.
fuck.
I was upset.
So let me ask you this now. And I'm interviewing you now, but I want the people to get to know a little bit more about you.
Yeah.
Because I know nobody's even expecting this from you, right?
Nah.
But you come here, you're born in 92, you come here early 2000s, you went in what, 2009 you said you had gone again?
I went in 2008 before I got in trouble.
Okay, whatever.
And then-
you were still young, but
yeah.
whatever. Well, not really, but yeah, you were 16, whatever you were.
16.
Right? So my question is you coming back, right?
Yeah.
After that trip, how did it feel to come back here?
After the last trip or the
After,
first trip?
the last trip, the last time that you were there, that January where you went to go.
I didn't want to come back.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come back for the sense of I've been living here for so long, but I don't feel at home. I never had a home here.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have that mom and dad thing.
You think you'll ever move
and-
back there
and-
full time?
and, no, now no. I
You're
have
tied
everything
here.
here,
Yeah, you're tied here, yeah.
and I don't want to like.
Get a house there maybe or something.
I don't want
like
to
that.
build something new there, like
Yeah.
start from nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I have my friends there, but they're still in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't
Doing the
leave,
same
they
thing,
didn't
yeah.
progress, they didn't do nothing. But
Yeah.
me moving back there, sure, it's my home,
It'd be bittersweet probably.
but there's nothing there. You understand?
Yeah.
What am I gonna move back to the drug market,
No,
back
you're
to
right.
the area of where I gotta do this, and that to
Yeah, no.
survive? You know, then it's much better. It's much easier to live here.
It's better to have a fucking.
But I didn't have a home here, so I never feel at home here.
here, yeah.
You understand? I didn't have that thing where like I had a home cooked meal or I had any of that with certain
Interesting
families.
perspective.
So it's like
Yeah.
I was always like on my own.
Because everybody's still there, no? You're like the only one that's here. You don't got.
Yeah. I have one cousin here. I don't talk to them.
Okay.
Oh no, I have two cousins here. I don't talk to one. I don't like her, and I don't talk to the other one. I don't like him
Yeah,
either.
you know, like, all right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
how
So
do
you never really felt home here, which is interesting.
Yeah, I don't have a home to go to here. Or if I ever got into a situation, who was I going to get? Myself.
You were yourself.
You understand?
So
I
you
had to deal
learned
with it
from a young
myself.
fucking age how to carry yourself.
So I dealt on basically raising myself for so many years that I don't really fuck with none of them. Like to even be in any type of conversation with them or even call them.
waste of energy, a waste of time.
Like even holidays, I don't celebrate holidays. I'm by myself with,
Yeah, the
with my
holidays are
dogs.
good. Oh,
With
yeah.
my dogs.
Yeah.
With my dogs.
How big is Christmas in Italy?
Christmas. Well, we do the Befana.
So
Well, now we do.
So
now,
actually,
now.
I'll rephrase the question. What are the holidays like in Italy in general? How different do you feel tradition wise? It's similar here because obviously being in New
Well,
York,
now
Christmas is so fucking crazy.
today, yeah, over the years, obviously they copy
Yeah.
what's over
That's
here.
like- yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they
yeah,
started.
yeah.
Europe started to copy over here.
Yeah, 'cause it was
because you
very
know, like people from
holiday-centric
Europe
country.
would watch TV, and they would say, "Oh my God, Halloween! I want to experience Halloween." So
Yeah.
then Europe started changing
yeah.
things
And there's no
celebrating.
Thanksgiving, obviously.
Yeah.
In fucking.
Well,
in
no,
Europe.
Thanksgiving is still not a
It's,
thing.
it's not a thing.
It's
yeah.
never going to
Yeah,
be a
it's
thing.
an American thing. That's American.
Halloween wasn't a thing either when I was a kid growing up. It didn't exist when I was growing up.
I think that was an American thing too, right?
Yeah, Halloween's American thing.
American, right?
Carnival is by us, but Carnival is in January. It's
Okay.
after Christmas.
Yeah, after Christmas.
So after Christmas, we do Carnival.
That's interesting too.
Because the Befana is the one who brings us gifts, not Santa Claus.
Santa
The
Claus.
witch brings us gifts, not Santa Claus. But now they changed everything. Now Santa Claus, now it's Babbo Natale who does this, and
That's
the Befana does that.
Yeah.
But me growing up, it was the Befana who would bring me gifts.
It's just
And
so-
if you were bad, the Befana would kidnap you.
Not put coal in your stocking.
No,
The witch is taking
no,
you.
yeah, they were taking you. Witches were bad. Witches were bad.
Yo.
They were good if you were good, but if you were a bad kid, they would kill. This is what we were told as kids. Like they would
That's
take
fucking
you.
amazing. Yeah, and that's what your upbringing too. That's why it's just so interesting to me. You moving here at 10 years old and what you learned there and what you learned here.
And
then
also
going back there and
Christmas
then
was
coming back
odd
here.
for me over here. I mean, I didn't really enjoy the holidays here
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I stopped enjoying the holidays too for some reason.
No, I still don't enjoy them now.
Yeah,
like
no,
I didn't
no,
enjoy
me
them
either.
as a kid over here.
Yeah.
Because I never like got nothing from nobody.
Yeah,
So now that I'm older, I have everything that like
That
I
you
want.
You get it for yourself. Yeah.
But
It's still,
I don't
it's
fucking
not the
enjoy.
same.
I don't
Yeah.
enjoy it.
They say you don't start to enjoy holidays again until like maybe you have kids or some shit. You get married and you have kids.
Well, yeah, because you watch your kids open up.
I love it,
and you
it's-
watch
you get
the
to
joy.
give to them.
You
and
watch the
what
joy
you
of
didn't
them.
get.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I got it when I was a kid, but you know, for
Exactly.
you, like, you know what I'm saying. So I get it 100%. But yeah, I don't enjoy the holidays.
Like
now
me,
either.
I like enjoy like watching other people open something. And
Yeah,
I like to see them happy.
Yeah, me too. I'm a
But
giver
for
for
me,
sure.
what like I don't care to receive anything. Like if I do receive
Yeah, me
something, thank you. But like
Yeah,
I don't really care for it no more.
me either.
I don't need
It doesn't make the holidays better for me.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
It's not
For
something.
me, it's just another day.
Yeah.
Another
Well,
day.
It feels so weird, dude, because it's like the world stops, you know. So for like us, it's just another day, but like I still have to
Well,
spend time
I
with
feel
my
like
family.
we're in that like 1% that are like actually like woke or like
Well,
we
yeah,
think about, like,
for
whatever.
sure, for sure.
I just think these holidays exist to like fuck people over.
Yeah, like
you know?
Valentine's Day or some shit.
Yeah, that's another stupid
Like,
holiday.
bro, what are you talking
If you
about?
love me, right?
Show me every day.
Listen to me.
I'm gonna show you every day.
You love me. You get me flowers Friday, September 10th. Not Valentine's.
Not
Why you
Valentine's
gotta
Day.
wait till Valentine's Day
Wednesday
to show me you
me,
love
yes,
me or to
100%.
prepare a shitty reservation for a prefixed meal that they made because
Yo,
it's Valentine's
because
Day?
listen, if I'm with you and I love you, we probably got
No, yeah, I
Valentine's
love
Day
you to the
every
end.
weekend. No, we probably just do Valentine's Day every weekend. We're going to dinner, I get you flowers, I buy you a random gift.
But that's-
I don't got to do it on Valentine's Day.
that's exactly
you
how it
know what
should
I'm
be.
saying? That's exactly how it fucking should be. So,
But that doesn't exist over here.
well,
Like,
no. And so, okay, so let me ask you this. Let's get into that. This is why I love having conversations and then talking about stuff that we didn't even plan on. What is the See, this is something that I don't like that America has done. In my ruffle some feathers, I don't really give a fuck. The nuclear household has changed in America, right? Back in the day,
where like women control the house now.
nah, but you used to turn on a sitcom and it was a man and a woman married that have kids that grow up, yada yada yada.
Well, yeah,
and now it's a little bit
now
it's a little bit different.
now,
Right?
yeah,
So
now
how
it's
does
man and man, woman and woman.
you know? So
and-
how is that dynamic in Italy, like from a relationship standpoint?
Don't bring it to where I live
Why?
because for some reason they like very like against
Marriage?
like the fucking man on man marriage shit.
Well, yes,
You know, all
that's
all
different.
that-
But I'm more so talking about.
no, it's
like,
still traditional. Like,
is it still traditional
of
out
course,
there?
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. I mean, in the South Italy, we're still stuck in like 1950,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1940. Like
Yeah.
the mentality is still, you're my girl, you're not going out.
Yeah.
I'm going out because I'm the man. I
Yeah.
bring the money home.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
this. You don't
Yeah.
do that. You
Yeah.
cook. You clean. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's
the
still
mentality
a thing
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Over here, I see girls doing whatever the fuck they want,
want,
and
yeah.
men just being like, okay.
Cucks.
I'm just
Yeah.
like weird. Like I get weirded out about it. Like
Oh yeah.
what?
It's.
I'm
yeah.
just looking at it like what?
What is going on?
So like I see women being more masculine and men being more
Well,
feminine.
bro, that's
here.
the other thing that's happening.
And they push the agenda here to be like that. I feel like honestly,
crazy.
and what the way it moved like that was TV. People watching TV.
100%.
It manipulated
Everybody.
women into being
More manly.
more of a whore
Yeah,
today.
Yeah.
More promiscuous,
Yeah.
more of like whatever. Because like, okay, I look at it like this. I'm a man, right? I take care of the household.
Yeah.
I take care of you. I do this. I do that.
don't want my
at
wife
the end
to
of
have
the
to
day,
work.
at the end of the day, we're men. We're pigs.
Yeah.
I might fuck somebody. I might.
Yeah. Yeah,
I might. I might have.
But it's never emotional.
But I'm not.
Right.
I'm not fucking her because I love her.
Yes, it's never emotional.
I just fucked because I was horny and that was it. Right? There's nothing behind it.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you know what's actually strange? Like you end up loving the person you're with more because you realize how much of a pig that other woman was, right?
Yo.
But now
It takes a special woman to understand that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
But they don't understand it. So now like they think that they're men. So like if you fuck 5 girls, right?
Yeah. I know where you're going with this, girl.
Is anybody gonna look at you differently? No, right? That
No.
girl fucks 5 guys.
Yeah.
That girl fucks you, me,
Yeah.
Alan, this one, that one, right? What's gonna get talked about? Oh, she's
Yeah.
easy. She's
Yeah.
this. She's that.
No, 100%.
So in society today,
It's
it's frowned upon when
well,
females
listen to
act
fucking
like
female
us.
rappers talking about it all.
Well,
fucking,
that's what it is. You have
know what I'm saying?
you have. So this is what I think is going on. The government is pushing this agenda where females should be more masculine than men to weaken the men, so the men have a weak. There's a weaker society. So the government wants to do some fucking stupid, ridiculous shit.
You got all feminine type.
You got
men
the weird
going on.
men with the blue hair. The weird guys with the blue hair, like I don't even care who gets offended by this. But you got those weird guys with the blue hair that say, "Oh, women should be free to do whatever they want," blah blah blah. And then you got those women that act more manly than them and do whatever the fuck they want, and they don't have a stable household. They don't. No. They don't have a stable household. And then a guy like me, who says my wife should stay home, should cook, should clean. I take care of the bills. Attacked, You're king of the house, but I'm king of the world. That's how it is. You're king of the house, but I'm king of the world.
100%.
Right?
But when I come home, see,
I come home though, you listen to me.
Yes, of course. But yo, I'm you. You could run the house. Go ahead, run the kids, run the house, clean, cook. I don't ever want my wife to have to work if she wants. Like
no.
I look at it like this. This is how I look at it, right? Because I agree with you on much that you say. I look at it like this. I don't want my wife to have to work, but if she's like an entrepreneur, or if she's got her own business, if I'm affluent enough where you've been wanting to do something your entire life, and now I could go put 6 figures into a business for you, and you can go run it, go ahead. But I don't want you to have to work because I'm the king, not because it's a fucking dominant thing. It's just because we're alpha males and I'm the motherfucking king of the jungle.
We're providers.
Exactly.
A man is a provider. A woman cannot
100%.
provide. I'm gonna tell you why a woman cannot provide.
Or shouldn't provide.
You know why a woman cannot provide?
Why?
What are their decision-making skills? Emotional decision-making skills. Not logical reasoning. They have no logical thinking skills. So like, they'll do something based on spite, but then like, what'd you do?
Like, can a woman
did you really
be president?
do?
You think we can have a woman
no,
president?
No. What, are you gonna go to war in 2 seconds?
Yeah.
You go to war in 2 seconds. Oh, he called me a bitch. Push the button.
Push the button.
What do you mean? You can't. There's no. They're not able to lead. Women cannot lead. The man has to lead. The man has to lead.
100%.
Because the guy deals with all the emotional problems and all the
he takes the weight of everything
and all the fights and all that stuff. Women are emotional creatures.
And I think that's, you know, because I'm emotional too. I mean, we talk about this shit all the time, but I know myself. But I also know that as a fucking man, you are supposed to be the one that, again, leads. You're supposed to be the provider, the hunter, the gatherer. I'm supposed to be the one that's bringing the bread home. I'm supposed to pay the bills, and you take care of what I'm paying for.
Let's take this back to like the times that empires existed, right? Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, all those empires, right? Let's go back to those times. What did women do?
Tell me.
What did women do? Nothing. They didn't go to war.
No.
They stayed in the house. Right?
So they took care of.
So men conquered, right? And now I'm going back, and I'm not being hypocritical, but those men that did live back in those times, they had a wife, which was the queen, but they still had mistresses, whatever. Men are going to be men at the end of the day. But if the man is taking care of you, how do you contradict a situation where, like, you as a woman go and do what a man does?
It's true. You got a good point. It's always like that universal, like key
because
kind
like
of thing.
I could fuck you without emotion, right? But for a woman to fuck you, there has to be some type of emotion.
There's an energy.
So what happens is a girl is dating somebody, right? And then fuck somebody else, and then fuck somebody else. You know what happens? Mental illness. No. They'll develop mental illness. You know why?
Why?
Because there's no stability in the home no more. That man can't lead no more. Because she's not listening to him no more. She's listening to the other two now. So now it's mental illness. It's not this. That's why I say they're emotional creatures, because when you do something with them, like, okay, I fucked her this way, he fucked me that way, the other one fucked me this way. You understand?
I try to look at everything from both sides of the perspective.
Well, no, I don't even have the argument with them where it's like, it should be like that. Like, I should be able to go out to the club with my friends by myself. Why? Why? What do you need attention for? You need attention, right? So if you're with me, right, you're in a relationship with me, you love me, this, that, and
I'm giving you the attention, I'm giving you everything already.
What do you need other validation for? Let me understand what the other validation is for. And you're going to say, but you as a man, you need other validation. No, I don't look for other validation.
I don't need other validation.
It's
If I'm getting the validation from you, I don't need validation from anybody else.
It's actually the other girls that are coming to you.
Yes.
That are trying to do.
Well,
whatever.
you know that when a girl finds out you're in a relationship, all the other girls want you even more.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's weird shit. It's very weird.
You know why? Because they're like, it's like competition. Like,
it's weird.
I want to see if I could make him do this.
It's crazy,
like,
dude. No, it's I don't know, man. It's
That's what I'm saying.
There's some sort of energy going on. Yeah,
some
these
type
women,
of demented shit in
some
there.
crazy shit going on.
But that's over here, like Western world women.
That's where I was going with that. So how different is it that different in Europe?
In Europe, you date a girl that like loves you and like. Yeah,
she's listening to you.
You might have like your hardships in the relationship.
Of course, everybody's gonna have those.
But they traditionally believe in the relationship the way it's supposed to be.
But yeah,
that's why you see like more people from Europe not divorced.
Yeah,
still family.
Oh, bro, the divorce rate in America, if we looked it up, I'm sure I
think it's over 50. I think it's over 50%.
It's probably so fucking high. Let's see.
I think it's over 50%
in America. I'm very interested to see.
It has to be over 50%. It's got to be like maybe a number like 54, 55, 56.
There's 14 divorces per 1,000 married women. So whatever that comes out to, yeah, it's approximately 40-50% of first marriages end in divorce. The divorce rate for second marriages is even higher, with an approximate 60.
Well, yeah, I look at
bro,
it like
listen
this.
to me and listen to me.
I look at it like this.
Bro,
I look at it like this.
I get divorced. I'm not getting remarried.
No, but I look at it like this.
I'm not getting divorced, first of all.
As a female, not as a man. The first marriage didn't work. The second one ain't gonna work.
I'm not doing 3, 4, 5. None of this shit's gonna work, bro.
Ain't gonna work.
I'm not getting divorced. I'm very firm on some shit like that. Where it's like
I'm firm on too. If I'm marrying you,
if I'm marrying you,
we're not divorcing.
We're not getting divorced.
Otherwise,
I don't even.
You want a divorce,
bro?
I'm gonna kill you, and that's it.
Like you tell me how you feel about it too, but it's always like, you know, people like dudes like us, like, all right, we don't have regular 9 to 5s, we have businesses and yada yada yada. But bro, it's like you want to get married to somebody, and it's probably smart to have a prenup.
No, today.
You know what I'm saying?
Today, yeah.
But bro, you're on the flip side of that. Again, always try to look at it at both perspectives. On the flip side is that it's like you're starting your marriage with, all right, we might get divorced.
No,
you know
I'd
what
rather
I mean?
start my marriage that way though.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to start it.
Females are divas.
No, you're right. You're right.
I don't give a fuck how much the girl loves me. Once they change, they change.
My business.
Once they change, they change. Yeah. And if you sat there working your whole life to make that fucking $1 million or to open that business,
You're
and
not
you
taking my
wasted
business.
20 years of your life, right?
Yeah.
Because
I know you for 10 of them.
It does take a long time to start to build yourself, right?
100%. Especially as a man,
it takes a woman maybe a few months to destroy a man completely. And that'll take years of your life, right?
Well.
So my thing is, if it took me this many years to build what I built, and then I marry you, and you're entitled to half, but you weren't even fucking there when I was poor. When I was poor, you weren't there. When I was moderate, you weren't there. When I was rich, you weren't there. And when I was poor again, you weren't there. You understand?
Yeah, 100%.
So why the fuck would I agree?
No, there's got to be a prenup for sure. Even though I would never, my goal is obviously to never get divorced.
Maybe 1940s, 1950s, there'd be no prenup. But today, the way the rates are going today, the way women act today, the way the music is today, the shit that they listen to today,
100%.
and then you don't even know what the fuck they're doing when they're not with you.
1,000,000%.
We have these fucking things right here.
The downfall of this fucking society. But listen, I make all my money on my phone, so it's hard for me to be.
It's good. It's good, but listen. It has its perks and it has its bads. I think the bad thing is the creation of social media. I don't think the phone is such a bad thing.
No, the phone's not. Yeah, it's the social media.
It's the social media 100%. Because now you have a girl. Oh, I need to post a pic. I hate when a girl says, I posted this picture for myself.
Yeah, okay.
The fuck are you talking about? Yourself? What are you talking about?
Send it to me then. Just
what are
send
you
it to
talking
me.
about? You posted it for yourself? No, you posted it, and then you asked them for the likes, the comments, to feel good, right? Okay, yeah, you posted it to feel good. That's validation from other men. So it's like, don't tell me you posted it for yourself.
No, I would tell Shorty this all the time. Yo, listen, you want to post whatever the fuck you want on social media, send it to me first. Not because I want to confirm it. Send it to me because at least let me feel like I've got to validate you. You know what I'm saying?
If we're dating nowadays, it's just get rid of the social media.
I just said this on another pod that I was on the other day.
Get rid
I
of
said
the social
the
media.
next
you want
girl,
a successful relationship? You really want a successful
unfollow
relationship?
her.
really
and
want
have her unfollow you.
Yeah.
You want to delete? I see for me, bro. I
just
can't
delete
delete.
it.
I
Just
can't
delete
delete my
it.
social
No,
media.
well, you can't delete it
me,
because
it's hard for me. I can't. I make my money, my
you have a
brand.
business.
I have no choice.
See, that's where everything is
It
like
gets sticky, bro.
very contradicting nowadays.
Yes.
You can't have a successful relationship with social media, but you could have a successful relationship with your business
Through social media.
So it's like, what do I do
100%.
here?
Yeah.
I gotta go find the girl in Europe. Your best bet now is to go find the
tough.
girl in Europe
It's tough,
because
bro.
the girls over here.
Next girl I'm with, I ain't following her. I'll tell you that. I decided in mind for me.
I don't.
Can't do it. I hope
view
she does the
them-
same thing to me.
They all have the same like fucking mentality and brain. Or you got one that might be good, but the friend's a retard.
Oh yeah.
And if the friend's around enough, then you know
You are who you surround
the friend
yourself with, right?
influences her to be a retard, and then now you're dealing with two retards.
Say, man,
You're not dealing with yourself.
You're not dealing with
You're
yourself.
never dealing with yourself.
Yeah.
I think when someone or a relationship could work with social media as long as you guys keep the problems between
the
you
two of you. Yeah. Once you start airing shit out on social media for everybody else to see,
Not
that's
even
not in
that.
your relationship.
Once you talk to your friends, like
Well, that's true.
for
too.
instance, John did this,
Yeah.
Antonio did this.
Yeah.
Now the friend is gonna automatically try to bring her out
Of course.
and bring her away from the relationship,
Yeah.
thinking that she's doing
she's
the right
probably
thing.
single, the friend.
Yeah, the friend.
You know,
Always, the friends are always
fucking
the friends
single.
are always single.
You know what I mean?
And
And,
then
always hating on you because
Yes,
you're probably in a
yes.
happy relationship
Yeah.
and they don't want to see you
Yeah.
happy if it's not with them.
and the friend is always like some type of fucking girl that fucked 50 people. It's never ever ever
normal girl.
A normal girl.
No.
It's always the fucking dirtbag of the neighborhood.
No, but I'll tell you this though. You know how you could tell if she has a friend that's a normal girl if that girl likes you. Like I've been in situations
No, yeah,
where
when the
the
other
girl
girl
the
likes
friends
you,
are telling her, "Yo, what are you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
No,
He's,
yeah,
you know what I
but-
mean?
but-
And then it's
But you know how rare that is?
of course very rare. Very rare. But when you see it, it's like, oh shit.
You know how rare that is? But like what I'm saying is like most of the time it's that type of friend.
Yeah.
Or the friend that's always in the club. And then the second you guys get into a fight, oh yeah, come out tonight.
Come out, let's get drunk
This
and
table, that
wear
table,
this-
the
yeah,
other table,
yeah,
the
for sure.
fifth table. Okay, great.
We're at the 4 spots tonight and get home till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so it's like, what do
She
you
ain't communicating when you. She
No,
ain't texting
yeah,
you, letting you know where
but-
she's at. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is, instead of like airing out whatever relationship issues you guys have, I think like if you guys really want to build a bond,
Yeah, you got to do it.
the problems got to be between you
Private.
two. Resolving it got to be
But
between
yo,
you two.
and you tell me how you feel
can't
about
air
this
out your
too.
business.
Because we've been in relationships, obviously public ones. I don't know if you've been. I've never been in a private relationship, but I've been in relationships where I'm not posting this person,
Oh,
right?
I've
But
done
not
that.
because it's a secret.
No.
It's because nobody needs to know.
Yeah, then they get
You
mad at
understand
you.
what I'm-
Then they get mad at you.
Nah, the right one will understand.
No,
the right
no,
one, maybe.
The right one. The
Listen,
right one.
Listen.
Listen,
I've
they're
been
all
in
ti-
public relationships where I don't need you to know my business.
They're all toxic. Bro.
Yeah, well, I know that, but I don't, bro. This is another thing. If I'm gonna get into a relationship at some point in my life again, right? We're not gonna follow each other on social media in the beginning, bro. But like, yo, we're probably not gonna post each other because I don't need nobody to know nothing about me.
Yeah, I understand.
So tell me how. I'm just let's do it. Let's end off here because this is a good.
I understand.
I'm
but
just interested. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna understand that.
No, they're not
I
gonna
mean,
understand
the women today over here are not gonna understand
No,
that. Why?
no.
They're gonna look at it as
Why you hiding me?
My boyfriend's hiding me.
Yeah.
He's talking to other girls.
Yeah.
They think toxic.
Yeah.
But why do you think so toxic? What are you guilty about?
That's a good point.
That's my first.
That's a good
My
point.
first
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
right?
yeah, that's a good point.
When a girl says, "Why are you hiding me? You're not posting me this, that, and the third. Why is that even a question?
That's a great point.
Why?
Yeah. What do you think? What have you done before?
Like, why are you?
Who have you
like,
hit
like,
before?
Why are you questioning this? Right?
Yeah.
If you know I'm with you, if I'm with you every single day,
You know what time it is,
because
bro.
most of the time when you do meet somebody,
Yes.
and you love them,
You're with them.
you're
all the
with them
time.
every single day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Every single night.
You're conversing all
You're
fucking
sharing
day.
locations.
You know where I'm at. I have no problem with the shared locations.
No,
to
me
be
neither.
honest, it,
But-
it depends on who you're with. I've done it before for a long fucking time, and then
No,
I've
yeah.
done it where I'm not doing this with you because you might overthink absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Because I move around all day. Like
Yeah.
we move around all
Yeah.
day for work. I'm here, I'm there. You might think, but whatever the case may be, I have no problem sharing. When you're in a healthy relationship, sharing locations is not a big deal.
No, it's not. But look, you're sharing locations, right? You're doing whatever. You see each other every day, right? People know you're together because you're together. every day.
So they see you.
So they
It's
see
not
you.
about posting you on social
Right?
media. I make
So-
money on my social
so,
media. I'm not
yeah.
here to flaunt my relationship on social media.
So when someone says, "Why are you not posting me?"
Yeah.
What are you doing that you're that like you feel that guilty
Yeah.
that I'm not posting you?
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm doing something? What are you guilty about?
Yeah.
That's my first
That's your
incentive on
first-
something, and
yeah.
a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people think like,
It's an instinctual
you know,
thing,
they
yeah.
get into an argument. But
Yeah.
my whole instinct about it is, as soon as someone asks me something like as if I'm doing them wrong when I'm not, what
Yeah.
did you do that's wrong to me?
Yeah.
Because they genuinely start to act nicer to you. And I notice this about a lot of people.
It's a good point.
You ever notice when somebody does something wrong to you, they're a little sweeter to you
Yeah, of course.
or nicer to
Yeah,
you?
because they don't want you to fucking.
Because their guilt is trying to make them mask what they did.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as someone's nice to me,
You start questioning everything.
no, I don't question nothing. I look at them and
Who
I'm
you
like,
want?
no, I know what you did. I swear to God, I know what you did.
Done that before.
And they're like, what? I'm like, why are you being so nice? Like, you're
right.
not this. You're never this nice,
yeah.
right?
Something's got to give here.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Right? What'd you do? I'm like, that is with that whole feeling. Like, what'd you do?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't want that no more, man. I want to be
know.
happy,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
You know what I'm saying? I just want to go be happy somewhere, cuz.
That shit don't exist.
You
Not
don't think
here.
so? You really don't
Not
think?
here.
You don't think?
Not
You don't
here.
think, bro?
No, I've been through way too many things here for me to think.
With women, you say.
Not even women, just in general, even with people. Even with
Yes.
people that
It
you
doesn't
love.
always have to be women. I'm always
even-
applying it to women, but it doesn't have to be. It
Even
definitely
with,
doesn't have
even
to
with
be.
friends, even with family,
it don't
how many
matter.
times has somebody let you down that you would never expect they would let you down?
A lot.
And I ask you this, right? I'm gonna actually bring something that's like nobody ever thinks about. When you're angry, right? I'm gonna tell you, all right, John, there's somebody you don't like somewhere, right? Now, in your mind, I'm gonna punch him in the face, this, that,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. John, don't do nothing. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Do you trust yourself not doing nothing? Answer that, honestly.
No.
Okay, so
No.
if you don't trust yourself, right,
Yeah.
not doing something on a certain specific thing, how do you trust another human being?
Yeah, that's true, because they have the same. Yeah.
And that's my perspective on human beings.
Yeah.
If I don't trust myself on decision making sometimes,
Yes, yeah.
how am I supposed to trust someone else making a decision
the same
with
dec-
me? With
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Because naturally you think about yourself first.
Of course.
But how am I supposed to, trust
When
somebody?
I don't trust myself, I don't trust you either.
Making another decision
Yeah.
with me if I don't trust myself. Or
Yeah.
for instance, like, I'm not in your head. I don't know what,
what you're
you're
thinking.
thinking about right now. I don't know what's inside your head. I know what we're talking about. I know you're answering me. I know you for X amount of years.
Yeah.
I know who you are. I know your family. I know this, that. and I
Yeah.
might know a lot of things about you.
But I definitely don't know what's going on in your head.
But I don't know what's going on in your head. And you're showing me one mask right now.
Yeah.
But maybe you might show somebody else a
You
different
got a
mask
couple
right
in the
now.
closet that you could go put on.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
you're different to every person that you individually meet.
And that's
So-
people skills too, and just
So-
learning people,
yeah,
which
of
is a
course.
trait, of course.
So it's like, if I'm different with you, I'm different with this one, I'm different with that one, I'm different when I meet a girl.
Yeah.
Those are the many different masks that I wear.
Yeah.
That's not the real me.
Yeah.
The real me is, I know who the real me is.
Of course.
It's inside of me. It's inside
and
my head.
and I think that's how you know that you're with the right person, when you could naturally just be yourself.
Well, yeah.
And not have to think about those types of things,
But then
and vice
again-
versa. Not have to think about that person, what mask is she wearing or he wearing today.
No,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But then again, the whole trust thing comes. You
Well, yeah.
never know what's in somebody's head. You
Yeah.
know, you could be my friend for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then one
No,
day,
100%.
one day I turn around and kill you.
Yeah.
But you were my best friend for 20
yeah,
years.
yeah. That's
You know what
why
I'm saying?
it's tough to.
you'll
It's
never
definitely
know, like-
you never know with
So
anybody.
that's why the whole like trusting thing. I'm like, I don't trust. I trust people to be people. Like I trust you to be you.
To be
but
you,
I don't
yeah.
trust
I don't-
you
yes.
in
Yeah.
any type of decision you got to make with my life.
Yeah,
No,
that's like if you
I
know.
don't.
That's like if you know there's a fucking snake and then you get made
Yeah,
this snake
or like
bit
the
you.
whole "I got you" shit. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. I just
Yeah.
say yeah.
No.
You know, I don't say. I,
think-
don't say, "Yo, you sure?"
One of the problems I
just
feel
say,
like
yeah,
I had it was always I used to trust people until they gave me a reason not to, and I learned that it's probably got to
Well,
be the
no.
opposite. It's got to be I don't trust you until you
No,
give
no,
me
no,
a
no.
reason to.
No, see, that's wrong also.
Okay.
Because if you're going in the step of not trusting somebody
Yeah.
from the jump,
Yeah.
you're not giving
true.
them a fair chance either.
That's true. That's true. That's very
My
true.
whole thing is trust somebody to be somebody.
Yeah.
So trust people to be
themselves.
who they are.
Yeah.
Right?
And
So-
it takes a minute to learn who these people
Yeah.
are at the same time. So,
like-
it's
So like always expect for somebody to upset you and let you down and hurt you,
yeah.
but never like fully trust them. Like, oh, this person really does this for me or that. You got to be moderate with it. You got to learn
sure.
how to just be moderate in that certain situation. I've
Yeah.
learned how to be moderate in that situation.
I
'cause
haven't yet.
I've at a young age
Yeah.
went through a lot of things that a
Yeah.
lot of people did not go through at a young age.
Yeah.
So I started with the not trusting people, and I fucked up a lot of relationships by the not trusting people.
When you
'cause
could have just
sometimes
trusted at the
people
beginning and
meant
maybe.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I started moderately trusting people.
Yeah.
Like, I trust you to be you. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna fuck up, that was you that
was
did
you.
that. You
Yeah. So
understand?
it's not total letdown
And
because
it-
I trusted you to be
it-
you.
Yeah,
You just
I
showed me who
trusted
you
you
were.
to be you. You know,
Yeah.
you show me who
Yeah.
you are whenever
Yeah.
you show me, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's
sure.
not really like I'm gonna go into this, but they have to gain my trust. No, you're not giving nobody a fair chance.
Yeah,
You're not
that's-
giving yourself a fair chance either.
That's true. I do
Because
that.
you're
That's
giving
a good,
yourself
That's a good perspective.
Yeah, you're giving yourself the expectation of failure, and you know if you put that out into the universe, the failure is gonna happen.
It already started. Yeah, which I do believe in for sure. The energy that you put out is the energy that
Well,
you get.
no, I really believe in
sure.
that because
Yeah.
I've been in situations where I thought about something and I
Yeah.
didn't doubt it,
Yeah.
and it
And that's-
happened.
yeah, yeah.
Like happened. You know,
It's a crazy fucking. It's
so
a crazy
that
thing.
vibrational energy
It's
bullshit
real.
is
It's
a real
that's
thing.
fucking,
It's,
bro.
it's a real.
I never believed in like fucking angel numbers and.
No, I don't believe in that. I
I
believe
do
in, like,
though now. I swear to God, brother. I fucking.
I mostly believe in if I see myself with this, and I picture myself with this every day.
Yeah.
Without
manifestation thing, yeah.
doubting that it's mine.
Yeah.
Eventually, I get it.
Yeah, you get it, yeah.
And over the years, bro, I've gotten everything that I said I was gonna
That you
get.
saw.
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it
It's crazy. It's.
because I didn't doubt I was gonna get it. I actually got it.
You actually, and then you actually got it, and then the manifestation shit they talk
So-
about. A lot of people talk about that shit. bro.
That is a real thing. I don't know what it is, but that's a real thing.
I agree. This was a good fucking first episode, no?
Yeah.
Got me wasted drinking whiskey.
Yeah, me too.